Now, this bad news comes on a day when you've had a lengthy interview with the Industry Minister.
Yeah, fairly wide-ranging interview. We talked about unemployment. We talked about how the jobs coming into the province seem to be drying up because of global conditions. And of course, we talked about those jobs that are not going to Derry, but now will go to Kerry.
So what was Arlene Foster's understanding of why we did lose those jobs to Derry, to Kerry?
She's not keen to get involved in what's proving to be a sort of local spat between the SDLP and Sinn Féin about the loss of those jobs. But from her point of view, she thinks that corporation tax probably played a part in the decision by the company to choose Kerry over Derry.
Well, I do know that the Invest Northern Ireland came in at the latter stages of the decision-making process, and we very much put our best foot forward, and we're working with representatives up in Londonderry to try and make it happen for that area. Obviously, we're disappointed that it hasn't happened, but that doesn't mean that there aren't opportunities with the company.
Do you believe had corporation tax been at the same level as it is in the south, we might have won those jobs?
It may well have been a consideration. I think it underlines the importance of the whole discussion about corporation tax, and if we want to really have that step change in the Northern Ireland economy and to rebalance it, I think corporation tax remains a huge initiative for us.
But this is not the only disappointment on the jobs front. While she didn't give any names away, the Industry Minister revealed other companies are putting off plans to set up or expand here. And there's no surprise as to the main reason why.
Given what has happened right across the world, and we've all watched the markets, particularly at the beginning of August, and the way in which things have happened, it's no surprise that there has been a downturn, if you like, in our prospects going forward. It means that we have to work even harder to get people to come to Northern Ireland, to invest in Northern Ireland. Some of the companies had indicated that they were interested in coming to Northern Ireland, are postponing those plans.
Are some simply cancelling?
Well, there have been some people saying that they're not going to invest at this point in time. We don't take that as a cancellation, we take that as a postponement, and we'll continue to work with those companies.
If projects get postponed or even cancelled, that can only ratchet up unemployment. The number of job seekers, which stands at over 60,000, could continue to rise this autumn. The Minister recognises the threat of lengthening dole queues is one of the main issues she will have to confront over the remainder of this year.
The unemployment statistics and how we can continue to try and tackle those figures, and also the need for us to encourage firms to export in the future. And there was a recent study that found that 64% of companies in Northern Ireland weren't looking to export in the next 10 years, which was quite a startling figure. And for us in Invest Northern Ireland, we have to persuade companies that the way to get out of this recession is to look to the export market and to give them the support to do that.